Same old thing every day. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday. It is 8:51 in the morning. I'm heading to the train station to go to the 9:14 train, or 9:13 train. At least I'm assuming this train still comes at 9:15. I haven't actually checked, but at least it used to, and we're using basically the same schedule as before. Because I was never here for the June schedule, but that's when we're using. Anyway. Yeah, I'm off to the train station. I'm off to a set, which I think I mentioned yesterday. But it's just one for production workshop. It's just a small one where we need to shoot a scene. It's supposed to only take 3 hours. We're supposed to start at noon, wrap up by 3, but we have an equipment pickup at 10 a.m., which, as you'll notice, is in just over an hour. So that's why I need to get down there. Luckily, this 9:13 train, if it's on time, should be there just about at a really good spot. However, this 9:13 train has a reputation for being very, very crowded. It doesn't really have usually a lot of extra cars, and this was before the incident, so who knows? I mean, I guess it can't be any worse than usual because they probably wouldn't run a one-car train, but I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll have 3 cars somehow because of the lack of people being trapped. But yeah, because this is the first, like, after rush hour train, and it's usually just very full, and there's just a lot of people who take it, and except for whatever reason, despite my numerous requests saying that we need a 3rd car, has not complied. And yeah, this train is usually very, very crowded. We'll see how it is today. Yeah, but so that set should not take long. That is taking the place, if you'll notice, exactly of production workshop today, which normally runs noon to 3, so that's exactly why we scheduled it the way we did. I think they're only planning 5 shots. I looked at the schedule, it's either 5 or 6 shots. So hopefully, it shouldn't be that long. Because also we're going to be setting up from, come on. We are going to be setting up from whenever we finish the return. So like probably 10:30 on. So that we will be able to go, and sound stuff does not really take that long to set up, especially because Bethany and I are both working on it, so there's going to be 2 of us. So we should be ready to go at noon, theoretically. We just need to lob the actors up, and then hopefully we should be ready to get started shooting things. And so that should not actually take long. I hope we're going to wrap early, but it's a film set. We're going to wind up wrapping late. Let's be realistic. I mean, I know that people have classes at night, so I don't think that we'll be able to stay forever. So, cause, I mean, that's why it's planned the way it is, because just there's so many of us that our schedules generally clash, except for during the production workshop time. So that's kind of why that it literally has to take place basically during the class. So, you know, it is what it is. Because they had a meeting for this on Friday, but I could not go to that meeting because that was when Sarah and I were going to the show. So there's been details about that have been gathered, and I've been filled in on most of it because I had Bethany there as head of sound. I'm technically not head, I'm just a boom out, but you know, whatever. We'll do what we need to do. They've apparently blocked those off, so I'm assuming they're going to be resealing that entrance back up. But yeah, that's pretty much today's agenda. So actually today should not be that bad. If you'll notice, I have my sound bag with me down here instead of my actual book bag. Or not my book bag, the little laptop carrying case. I don't need to go to class today. I just need to be on set. So I just brought the sound stuff and not my regular school stuff. Allergies, good Lord, please stop. Are you going to look before you cross the road? Apparently not. Dumbass. Anyway, we're going to head to the train station. Well, we're already at the train station. We're gonna go head to the train. And I'm gonna go take it into town, and we're gonna do a 10 a.m. pickup. And tomorrow is only a 10:30 return, which means I'm going to be basically on the same train, which is fun. And then I have art history, so yay, tomorrow, woo, okay. But today is what it is, and And I'm ready to do it. Let's go rock this set. Oh God, I still have the heat on. It's gotten hot in here. Yeah, let's collect that off. Just turn all this shit completely off. We don't need any of it. Hey, look, it's my sister's car. My old car. There's bird shit on this window now. It was over here at one point. On one of the vlogs from last week. Whatever. Let's head to class, shall we? Or down to the train station, or to the train to get to downtown. That thing. Bye.
This is not you guys. This is what we're doing right now. It is Wednesday.
Are you live streaming?
What is this?
1:50.
You better not be.
Are you live streaming?
No, this is for Tom Quinn. Just in case we need
He's
to
always
plug
live
something
streaming.
in.
More live stream than I do.
Even like this?
Yeah, and
Yes,
apparently
everybody.
I was live streaming, but it was really him. I'm
Guys,
still not
the
sure
date
why.
on the slate's wrong.
No, we have to do everything over again.
It's you have it marked August 5th
Oh, I did.
and not October.
Wow, it's amazing how we have
Time travel.
travel back in time. Wow.
Wow.
You waited until now to say ability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah. Wow.
Sabotage.
I
When did
forgot.
you notice?
The last take.
Oh,
So not like super far
Just
in, or super in the beginning, like pretty far in.
I just forgot.
You should have tried to casually change the date without telling anyone.
Should've just
No one would have said anything.
It's on the down low.
I was looking at it and I was like, that's an 8. And then I did the take
I was like-
and then forgot about it.
I was thinking of my birthday because it's in 3
Wait, it's
days.
the 8th?
No, it's the 5th.
No.
No, I'm saying the month is marked as like the 8th month,
Yeah.
so August.
It's marked as August 10th.
So it's 2 months behind that one.
Yeah.
I wasn't really following this conversation, so
It's
I'm just
marked as
expecting
8
it.
and not.
That is
Or
marked as 10.
spellings.
No, I do that a lot though.
Child.
It's
We were still in
October.
LA.
It's October. but it's-
October. No, I was like
Brian
October
Angelina
8th.
broke up. We're
Yeah,
gonna-
no, that's
I'm
what I always have to
emotionally
correct
distressed.
For rest in peace, Brangelina.
Such a nice day out. But there's just all this construction over here, and they're just kind of banging it, and all I can hear is that it reverbs off the side of this hall here and comes back around, and it's actually kind of funny because it's a long reverb. Do you hear how long that delay is? Yeah, it's pretty funny. The sound is just so slow. We're on Penn's campus. We came to their library real quick because Sarah needs to look for a book, or needed to look for a book that she found that didn't have anything she needed, of course.
Because research papers are frustrating.
Yeah. So we actually tried Penn's library, which is a building that Sarah really likes.
I love this building. Frank Furness designed it, and it's beautiful, and people thought that it was a Gothic piece of shit and it should be torn down, like, basically a generation after it was built, and I'm so glad it's still here, because it's beautiful.
It sounds like a film library, too. Just where the fact of, like, every little sound echoes. Which is, in reality, probably the opposite of the way you'd want to design a library. You'd probably want to make it noise
No, but it's
isolating, but...
Honestly, at the time it was built, which was like late Victorian, like when Gothic revival was good, it was a cutting-edge, state-of-the-art library, and Frank Furness worked with the guy who was coming up with the Dewey Decimal System. It was like on the cutting edge of technology, and then a generation later, people are just like, this is a disgusting building, we should cover it up with something, and years later, people are just like, this is a horrible building, we should tear it down.
And now it's
And
Penn's.
now- it's always been Penn's.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think it's this book because my professor was just like, yeah, it's called The Gothic. There are 2 books called The Gothic. There's one by Frinkle, and then there's this one by this other guy, and I can't remember his name right now, but it begins with the letter F. And I was like, okay. It's not due until like the end of the term. It's just I have to answer questions that are posed in the syllabus and have like images. It is a nice day in Philadelphia. There are like no clouds in the sky basically, and it's beautiful because I'm sitting at Drexel Park staring at the skyline.
I already almost dropped the camera and we haven't even started yet, good lord. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing this again, the fucking thing. I need to turn my headlights on because it's, well, to be fair, a little bit, shall we say, dark. It's, nighttime. It's no longer day. The day has left us. We are in eternal darkness for the next few hours. And, yeah, that's, you know, that actually tends to happen. It's a thing called night. Anyway, I'm back in my car, screaming as per usual, heading home, losing my voice, looking at the nice little moon up there in the sky that I'm not even certain that you guys can see. Oh, yeah, you can see it a little bit. A little bit up there. But yeah, I'm heading back home. Everything today on set went pretty much as planned. We wrapped early. I had spare time. Sarah and I ventured up to the library, as you saw. And now I'm here. Yeah. So far a decently easy day. Now, however, tomorrow, well, either tonight or tomorrow, I have to write paper for art history, though it's just another one of the short ones, so it should not take that long because they're like 250 words maximum, but I still have to read the damn thing, which is the more important part, and I actually have to, you know, interpret the thing. But I also have a 10:30 a.m. return tomorrow, which means I need to be on that exact same train as this morning, the 9:13, which means that my life is going to be tired, and I will not have time to write that paper tomorrow morning, so I should do it at night, or I am going to need to go and either pay to print it or use it, or print it at my mom if I do print it with my mom's office, if I go ahead and do indeed work on it tomorrow. So I think the wise thing to do is at the very least go read the damn thing tonight. But knowing me, I'll procrastinate and put it all off and do it last minute. That's okay. She didn't like my first one anyway, right? Right. Okay. No, it is not okay. Do not put off your projects, children. Don't make my stupid life decisions. Not that this art history paper matters at all in the long run, but still. It is something I must apparently do to better my life, so that I can have a decent chance at actually not being a complete failure, and we can just move on to a regular failure. But yeah, that's where we are. Oh god, this timing again. Why are we back to being timed this way again? This is a terrible way these lights were timed a few months ago. Back before I left, and it hasn't been like this ever since I got back, and now all of a sudden they're timed like this again, to the point where you would just get to go and then it would build back up, and it's the terrible fucking timing. Because in reality, this one should be letting the cars go that way, when that one is letting lights out there, so you don't have this clusterfuck traffic jam happen that tends to happen because people are jackasses and like to block the damn street. Because that happens more often than it should. So yeah, there we go, that should be happening, but it's also a pain because it's timed for that exact time of when I get out at the lights back there. And it would also be nice if this turned right about now so that we could actually go up that way. No? Maybe? Soon? There we go. Yes. Let us head forth. Let us continue. Continue! 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 God damn it. Okay. I should really stop screaming in these night vlogs, because I'm sure people could actually hear me on the outside. Oh well. Regardless, here we are now at whatever fucking volume level I'm choosing to use. And we're here, and I'm still screaming fairly loudly, and we're just driving the fuck home. You know, it's your normal day. It's your completely fucking average day. There's nothing new whatsoever at all. It's your day. It's a day. I did things. It's night now. I tried to make night pretend like it was a new thing. It's not a new thing at all, and I'm fucking tired. I can't go to bed yet. I've got shit to do. Why does my life never seem to be in a fun place? Because I choose to take 18 credits a course load and fuck myself over in the butt. Gunginga, gunginga. Alright, nerds, I'm fucking tired. I'm going to bed soon. It's hot as hell up here. It's like way, way hotter than it should be. I'm leaving my window open. I'm still hot. I'm probably going to turn more fans on after this is off because it is just going to get hotter, but the vlog's going to need to end before I will do that, or all you will hear is you know, like like this, but louder. Now, you might be noticing something. First off is that I don't have pants on, but second off is this glowy thing down here. And if you're like, oh my god, what's that thing? It's a weed smoker. No, it's not a weed smoker. It is Victor, the ultimate flea trap. Victor. I'm mispronouncing everything wrong. So, first off, this thing is not balanced for tungsten. It's balanced for daylight. So this light is much closer to tungsten. But if you will notice, there are several dead or soon to be dead fleas in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I count. So yeah, this glowy thing, it like attracts all the fleas to it, and they jump into it, and they die. And it's pretty awesome. Let's be real. It's kind of warm, and more importantly, it's kind of bright, which means I'm actually probably going to wind up putting it in the spare bedroom because I don't want to leave this thing on all night in my room because it's just so bright. But yeah, that'll help start working on the flea problem, if nothing else. Anyway, I haven't gotten shit done. I got like half my work done for the art history thing. That's a lie. I haven't gotten shit done at all. So I need to wake up early to do that shit. And of course for the return. So I need to go to bed like soon because I should really be getting to bed. I was tired earlier and it hasn't gotten any earlier. I don't know where I was going with that. Whatever.